Probably won't be able to speak much, but should be here for most of it, and I'll make a note in case I gotta go. Also, somehow my internet didn't get knocked out, which is common anytime, storms and crap kind of roll in.
Mm-hmm. Y'all get snow, MT?
No, we never get snow here.
It snowed for a little bit this morning.
Oh, you lucky little
heck,
turd.
it's already melted off the ground, and the bits that are on the pool chairs and the tables and stuff is already melting.
Ah, lucky. It's just really wet where we are.
Yeah. Tea will be ready in a few minutes.
Alright, I gotta remember to allocate my 15 skill points to 3 separate skills. Because my helmet is nearly as tanky as all of my armor combined now, and I'm like...
Ow, 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 ow.
Eagle, stop hurting yourself.
Well, I went to lower my little desk and got my hand caught in the mechanism.
Oh, that's hurt. That's gotta hurt.
I'm alright. Didn't hurt worse. So how are you this week, James?
I'm doing okay.
Get things figured out?
The only one who I haven't figured out to get a bonus to is Nutmeg, but I can probably wing it as
Alright. Wait, I know where bonus can be. Bronco can just give her the guard that she hooked up with.
Just pawn him off.
Yeah, because clearly Nutmeg needs a bodyguard.
Totally.
Totally what's going on.
AMT, what helmet do you have?
I think we decided on 2 tier 3 combat helmets. Yeah. And I slapped a visor and reinforcement kit on each of those.
Okay. Do you want to buy an assault rifle and get a tier 3 one?
Do you want to pay for it?
Sure. I don't think assault rifles are very expensive.
I think I already closed my weapon sheet, so I'll have to double check. Weapons, I have armor, but really? Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah, they cost 350 caps.
I mean, that's kind of a pretty penny.
What's the base damage on
it? 12 plus 1.
Okay, so
but it's rate of fire 3.
Okay, so that would bump the base damage up to 18 with plus 1d10.
Yeah, and I get an additional dice for the first number of attacks.
That's not too bad.
Hey James, I have a question real quick.
Go ahead.
In another server they did this, but I wanted to double check if it's okay for you. But when you put a plating kit on a duster, it turns the duster into light armor. The duster has the effect of it can be combined with light armor. So if it gets turned to light armor, would it lose that effect, or could you still use it with light armor?
I'm pretty sure you can no longer use it with light armor.
From what the other server that they said it would have been DM discretion, so I wanted to double check real quick. But they will all, no, sure, go ahead, totally stack that up. I'm just gonna make sure all the enemies have AP rounds.
Well, yeah, I suppose if you're gonna do that, but
I mean, to be honest,
I
it's
would
mainly
since you can't.
it's mainly the combo of that with armor if you take light armor, because if you take all 3 ranks, you can add +9 DT to any. You can essentially add that to light armor, and I have my leather. I think in the other server, I mean, if we're talking about Arcane Skies, I ended up getting like a DT of like 25 on my leather armor alone, and that was before I did anything else.
And just to let you all guys know, I'm not the one who came up with this idea. I didn't even think of this idea before.
Oh, I've been considering it. Because in that one, I'm not limited by character motivations to not modify the duster.
Yeah, it was Plasma that actually asked about the whole can a plated duster that got turned to light armor still be worn over light armor thing.
Of course, it was Plasma.
He literally had me pull Nutmeg over to his character just so she could reinforce his armor.
Okay.
Because Dirt Horse is best horse.
All right, I am switching over. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, so it looks like weapons only give the +2 damage. You don't get the skill bonus.
Yeah, Soup kind of found that out the hard way because he gave us a shank that essentially had +35 to a melee skill, and then it was like, hang on, let me see if I can go dig up the stats on the weapon. It is bullcrap.
Yeah, so yeah, you could just do a tier 2 one. It's just +2 damage. It's not really. They're not rare weapons.
It is 26 plus strength plus 1d10, 5 AP to use plus 5 to melee skill plus 1d10 bleed. It's a level 7 I fixed it weapon.
Otherwise known as bonkers.
Yes.
Wasn't it called the Shank of Shankiness?
No, it was the skank shank.
That's what it was.
I still need to 1v1 star-crossed with that weapon.
But getting back to it, what's your ruling on that, James? The duster.
Let me think about that.
Okay, just wanted to put that idea out there. I'm not going to do it right off the bat. I don't have the caps for something like that, but just wanted the idea to float around.
That's okay.
Okay. Anybody heard from Deckard?
No,
Nope.
no, I haven't.
So until he shows up, I'm just going to assume that he's no longer playing anymore.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He could, if he comes back, he can just pop in and it'll all be fine.
Yeah, he'll probably have gone on some amazing adventure or something. I don't know.
Comes back with a rock. It's actually like a 30. I fixed it level 30 rock. And he's now a melee build.
Okay, anyways, that being said, everybody ready?
Kind of a dilly-dallying for about maybe 10-15 minutes.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if we want to sell any of our weapons that we don't need.
Okay, we'll get the bonuses out of the way first, and then we'll start the session proper, okay?
Alrighty.
So, Eagle gets his power armor. Arcane will get the keys to the house that's been fully furnished.
Woo.
Arcane gets the keys to the house. It's been fully furnished and everything, okay? So the house is now
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, I said woo.
Okay.
Greta, Bronco's gonna hand Greta a series of notes that he found in the mayor's office. He doesn't know what to make of it, so he's giving it to you.
Okay, what is on the notes?
It's written in Griffonian.
I speak Griffonian. I'd probably read it too.
Okay, roll me intelligence.
What? Hang on, let me actually get back to that.
And it's a 10.
No, it was an 8 though.
For sheer shits and giggles, can I make an attempt and malice of whatever you so choose?
Can I attempt to try to decipher it?
Okay, the person who actually reads the language can't, but sure, go for it.
I'm only asking James because I have an intelligence of 12, so I'm letting him decide what malice, or if at all. I figure with in 12, I could maybe brush it past, or maybe I do know how to do.
Okay.
Okay. Roll me intelligence at a minus. We'll take the how much Greta failed by, so -4.
Oh, Arcane, remember you're at +1 luck, -1 endurance.
Oh,
Bang
right.
on the money.
Darn it, I could have rolled academics and lore, maybe.
You are able to decipher it. It's a set of coordinates with with the letters loot here.
If I can read the language, does that mean I can at least speak it conversationally?
Yes.
Okay, just to flex on the Griffin, she will respond to her, but in Griffin. Oh, it's some coordinates to apparently loot, although the loot is unspecified.
Your accent is terrible.
I'm a pony.
Okay, now that I know what it is, can I actually read what the coordinates say?
Now it's been pointed out to you. Yes, you can read it. It does
We'll just
say
call it bad handwriting.
It's probably just it was a bunch of numbers and I don't immediately think of coordinates.
Wait,
Okay.
your strange friend, the stable dweller, does she have a pip up?
I will look at my strange friend. Does she have a pit bug?
Nutmeg's not there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my looking is not very effective then, is it?
Our looking is extremely ineffective.
She must have crit
Eagle
on the
will
stealth check.
tilt his head back and go, yes, she does. We'll have to go see her though.
Well, put the coordinates in it and it'll tell us where to go.
Eagle raises a valid point. Thank you. I had to think for a minute. Please allow a moment to ingest tea. Hot, hot, hot. Ow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ouch. I think I just burned my tongue. Ugh.
Oh, cool. Sniper weapons ignore range penalties except at point blank and extreme range.
Yep, that's their benefit.
Fortunately, I already have things which negate all of the long range penalties, but that's not really a huge issue.
Right then. So that is pretty much all of the bonuses issued.
I can think of one for Nutmeg as we play, but yeah, that should be the bonuses.
He'll nod to Bronco and go, well, thank you, Sheriff. It's been good. We'll see you next time we pass through town, I suppose. And he'll extend a hoof.
He'll shake it, and he will. I don't know. I believe I said this last time, but if you want a removable faceplate, go see my doggy.
Madoggy.
and
Yep.
he'll-
Eagle 9 go, yep, I'm betting that's probably where we'll find Nutmeg as well, so we'll
Well,
look over at Moonlight.
yes.
I'm betting the was my dog yet? Sandog?
Cyberdog.
Well, the blacksmith that can make this faceplate removable. It's probably also where we'll find our companion with the pit buck.
Well, then let us go.
Yep.
She'll turn to the sheriff. I hope the goddess brings your towns better fortunes.
So do I. Eagle, if you have a moment, I want to speak to you something.
Hmm? Sure. What's up?
He'll hand you over a data, a roll of parchment. Where are you headed next?
Well, we're probably gonna head a little bit south and then head for Ghastly Gorge, see if we can't find Greta's sister.
Okay. Will you be heading to Silverstream anytime soon?
Which is the town to the south, correct?
Yes, it is.
He nods. Yeah, that's gonna be our first stop. Why?
Okay. Take this parchment. After the incident with the mayor, we had to sign a peace treaty with Silverstone. They're going to be our protection. This is my agreement to that contract. I need you, and you alone, to give this to the elder of the Steel Rangers.
Hmm.
You give this to him, he'll give it to the mayor.
Oh, all right then. And he'll take the parchment and just sort of briefly look at it. Is it sealed or does it have a seal or anything on it?
Before he hands you the parchment, he puts it into a steel tube, puts the lid on it, and puts a lock on it.
Hmm.
Only 2 people have the key to this, me and the elder.
Understood.
If you are attacked and you honestly believe you can get this to the mayor, destroy this.
Bronco can't see this. He's got the helmet on, but both Eagle's eyebrows have just risen. And he's just gives a slow response of, okay. Understood.
Just between us, there are going to be rangers out there who may not like what we do here. Okay? This has been brewing for some time.
Lovely little civil war.
Exactly, it could turn into that, and it could turn bloody very quickly. I need people who I know I can trust.
He'll nod slowly. Makes sense. Actually, I wonder.
Go ahead.
Well, the trouble we ran into, or well, not that the the mercs that raided the town, they didn't exactly have the gear necessary to really slow down the ranger convoy that was coming here. And it just struck me as odd that they couldn't fix an axle. I wonder, perhaps they were taking it slow and a bit intentionally.
The mercs that attacked the town weren't the ones that attacked the caravan.
Still. Anyways. Alright, I'll be sure to deliver your message.
Thank you.
Till next time, Bronco, take care of yourself.
And you as well. He'll give you a salute as you leave.
And he has a radio, doesn't he?
Yes, you can see it on the table there behind him.
I think our radios are too short range to talk to him, though. We need a
Yeah, they go
signal
for 2
booster.
clicks.
To
The pip buck, however, gets longer range to receive. He just can't talk back.
Exactly. Did we ever give him the frequency for Nutmeg's pit buck?
I don't believe so.
Bronco, before we leave, I'll drop back by and give you the frequency for Nutmeg's pit buck. If you get in a bind, send us a message. We won't be able to tell you we've received it, but we'll hopefully hear it.
Wait, doesn't Nutmeg's pep buck has a broadcaster?
I think we were looking
Yes.
at. Oh,
Because remember, she critted a luck check and just randomly found a broadcaster.
oh yeah.
So it
And it
doesn't mean
promptly failed another luck check and just had a dead body thrown on her.
yeah. So with the broadcaster, you should be able to actually send a message out. Then, if I believe correctly.
Yep.
Within a certain amount, I don't know what the range is on a pip buck, but yeah, it's more than 2 kilometers. I know that much.
Oh, okay. Actually, she's got a broadcaster for the thing, so we'll be able to respond too. If we're
Short
within range.
Well, if the short range is the point is now moot. We'll just be receiving, so never mind.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you get in a bind, send us a message and we'll at least try and help. All right?
Right, no props.
We just need to find a Raptor class ship and just fly around in that.
Yeah, until the Enclave shoots us down.
We can move the house onto it.
We'll paint it Enclave colors, and whenever they come, we'll just play the Enclave theme song, and they'll leave us alone.
Right.
No, we just simply modify the ship to have bluff and intimidation out the wazoo.
I'm just imagining Arcane getting into the Enclave, like, hangars, and using iFixit to make one Super Raptor. Anyway, sorry. Funniness over. I'm just looking up how much money we spent on the rope climbing kit and stuff.
Okay. Alright then. Well, Eagle turn Trot out of the office. Okay. Come on. Blacksmith is this way. He'll stop outside and knock.
Why are we knocking?
Because being polite.
It's a shop. She will just open the door.
And Eagle says a silent prayer that they aren't about to walk in on something.
So
You
is
find Nutmeg.
Nutmeg? So Nutmeg is in here then?
Yes, she fell asleep at the workbench, working on her armor.
Okay, so you walk in, you find Nutmeg just lying on the workbench, just drooling at the side of her mouth. A fast.
Eagle sigh and trot over and shake her gently. Nutmeg, wake up.
Uh,
I think she has brain damage.
No, she's just needs a sparkle cola. That's all. Nutmeg, come on, wake up.
Nutmeg.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You fell asleep at the workbench, Nutmeg.
She holds up her new improved gear. Made it better.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did, Nutmeg. Very good job. He'll just pat her gently on the shoulder.
Nutmeg, roll me perception.
No, she does not have her helmet on, so that's only a pass by 3.
Okay, you notice that when Eagle's waking you up, he's wearing a nice set of power armor.
She blinks once, blinks twice. Did you steal someone's armor?
No, Nutmeg. This was my reward for helping get that convoy get back here and then helping take care of the mercs.
I have just thought of a rather important question that we should probably clarify now.
Yes, Pip.
The power armor, James, is it covered in Brotherhood of Steel? Sorry, Steel Ranger.
Insignia.
I mean, we could just let Frigid have at it for a few minutes.
Oh no! If it has Brotherhood stuff on it, we're changing it immediately because that's just going to get a shot.
And we are not letting Frigid work on my power armor.
Oh, can I do it? I will only paint moons on it.
It doesn't
Eagle.
have any insignia of either the Steel Rangers or the Applejack Rangers. It's just blank.
What are the Applejack Rangers?
Yeah, what are those? Are you from the future?
I'm from the past.
Well, he's the GM, so
He
technically-
exists in a time and place where time does not exist. Sorry, continue. I'm done now. You can continue.
Right. So, Nutmeg, you were saying? Oh, right. And Eagle had just... Never mind. Okay. Does Nutmeg have a response to this?
Oh, just real quick, James. 190 caps for 3 lengths of rope and 2 climbing kits. Oh, I picked it up when Arcane and I went shopping.
Nutmeg will stare at him a little bit longer. Can we go and point at the guy whose armor you just took?
I didn't take anyone's... It was given to me. You'll look over at Moonlight and go, raise a hoof and go, I'll think about it. Now, and then he'll look around. Is my doggy here?
No, he's currently sleeping.
I'm sure we all know why.
Sleeping, but it's the middle of the day.
But it makes it more sneaky.
That is not a logical response to what I just said.
But it makes it more sneaky. She just says it adamantly, and you're not going to change her mind in the slightest. Anyway, yes, your name was Nutmeg, right?
Yep.
Can I see your pet book?
Hold her leg out.
Now here's the real question. Can I figure out how to operate a pet book? Let's see. Nope. I don't know how to.
You just tap on the screen.
I'm tapping on the screen and I go from the inventory to her health to the radio to the map and then off the map again, back into the inventory, and then I just sign. Put it on the map page, please.
You could have just asked nicely before trying to do it.
I thought I could do it, but I can't.
He just simply sighs and face hooves. Are you even fluent in technology?
No, but I can speak Griffin, unlike you, which means I'm only going to talk to your... I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl, but your boy girlfriend.
Nutmeg pops it up to the map. Alright, what do you need from the map?
Put in these numbers, please, and she will list off the coordinates.
pass by 4 degrees to put in the coordinates perfectly.
I don't think you need to roll to put things into the pit bug. I think it's just I did it more because she doesn't know how technology works because she's a fuck nut from the wasteland.
Ah, okay.
So James, where are the coordinates put on the map?
Give me 1 second. I'm bringing up the map here.
Oh, so is Greta not even going to respond to the I can't tell if it's a man or woman call?
Greta is distracted. She's trying to figure out how much water she got.
Remember, folks, it's only racist if it's against ponies.
Otherwise, it's specious.
No, it just means it's acceptable and righteous by the goddess.
I mean,
Oh, this feels so weird coming from you. I've gotten so used to Saxa.
She's not actually racist, I'm just, being a dick.
I know.
to be fair, Greta is not the most attractive griffin, so
So it's completely reasonable for her to be unsure of which gender she exists.
yeah, but it doesn't like. It's not a good reasonable, but yeah, if she wasn't paying attention, she probably might make a mistake.
Real quick, Eagle, how many of the green herbs did you use last time?
All of them.
Okay, I'm asking because no one's removed them from the loot list.
That's because I had them listed in my own inventory.
Well, somebody also had them on the loot list.
30 green herbs.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, remove them.
Also, did we do anything about the 30 pounds of meat we have?
I think Eagle and I were going to cure that or something.
Yeah, I thought you just salted or ashed it or something to make it last a little longer.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I think we smoked it, which will more or less make it last indefinitely.
We should replace that with 30 pounds of jerky.
You meat-eating savages.
It's, well, essentially that's what smoking does.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you over to the map for a minute.
Does anyone know off the top of their head how much weight you lose when you smoke something?
Depends on the size of the.
I was gonna make a drug joke there about it depends how much meth you smoke, but I don't think I'm gonna make that joke.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're all on the map then?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see the black dots?
Yes.
Those are the coordinates.
So 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, I missed that one.
and 5.
Okay, so we should maybe hit up the one on the forest, then head to Silverstream, then to Appaloosa, then to the Gorge. I don't think we can really get the one to the west of us. It's out of our way.
Mm. Hmm. Seems reasonable. Sounds like a plan to me.
Adventure!
Does
Alright.
50% weight loss of weight on the meat sound reasonable?
Ish, yes.
All right, cool. We have what, 16 pounds then?
Yeah.
How much weight lost?
50%.
Okay, we had 35 pounds of meat to be exact.
So 17 and a half.
Right then. Okay, so
There we go. And for water, I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. I was thinking of buying more because we have like a 2-week journey.
Yeah, I added the 20 pure waters that we keep forgetting to add to the loot list for our drinks.
All right, cool. I was thinking of getting another 20.
Can't have too much water.
This is a true statement. And it's cheaper here.
Considering that most of the standing water we're going to find is going to be irradiated to crap.
Yep.
And probably have, nice, fun wasteland diseases.
Also that. Yeah, and all of the drink I have is all like stat buff stuff.
Hi ho, it's off to adventure we go.
Yeah, I got like milk and coffee and stuff.
right then.
The water here would be because of your bonus, it would be 10 caps a bottle.
Oh, cool. So that would be 200 caps for 20 water. So says there's 227 caps in the inventory. Can I use 200 of that to buy more water?
Sure.
So, see when we set off.
Yeah, we could go to that first hex, a first little mark that's 2 hexes away, and then head down to Silverstream from there.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright.
When we do set off, Moonlight's going to take point. Reason I figured is because I have ridiculously high negotiation seduction. So we might not have to kill things, which would be good.
Right. But first, you'll look at Nutmeg. My doggy upstairs, I'm guessing.
I think so.
Alright.
Oh, I'd like to also mark down those locations we got on the map.
What do you mean they are on the map?
No, on my map.
On his physical map.
Yeah, Greta has her map and she wants to keep using it.
Okay, I can let you and Nutmeg do that. Eagle, you were gonna see Madoggy word?
Yep. So he'll head up the stairs and knock.
The door would have been left slightly ajar, so you can just open the door and walk in.
He'll push the door open and look in without entering. Doggy?
He's lying chest down on the bed, just snoring loudly.
He'll sigh and step in and go and poke him with the hoof. The doggy.
Was that you?
The doggy.
He's thinking you're Bronco.
No, my doggy, it's Eagle.
rubs his eyes. Oh, you got your armor.
He nods. Yep. And
What do you need
Bronco
my
said
help
you
for? Oh, right. The faceplate, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, go downstairs. Give me a minute.
All right, thanks. And but oh, isn't any way you could do anything about putting an injection port in this, is there?
Give me a second. Let me look that up. Which one's that again? Sorry, is that the quick eject module?
I think so. It's the whatever it is that lets me administer a health potion.
Oh yeah, that's a different one. I wish mods were like on the armor and clothing thing in the index, because they're not, and it's annoying.
There we go. Safe, I suppose.
I don't see the module for that. Someone leave me the page number.
I don't see a mod for that.
Sorry, I got distracted for a little bit. What kind of mod are you guys looking for?
506.
He's looking for the mod to allow him to inject himself with like healing potions for power armor. I can't seem to find it here.
That's a default thing for power armor.
It's not for the
not
model
all
he
power
has.
armor.
You might need to have the tech that might need to have a suit of power armor that can do that. That you need to add it to the power armor,
Hang on.
or like you need to have at least like a working potion injection system.
What power armor does he have?
It's
T45B.
base-
Ah, yes, that one. Yeah, that one does have the cannot administer potions and chems per power armor rule thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're journeying. I think unless people have more stuff they need to do.
Hold up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that mod is in there. Think that might have to be a custom made thing.
Which is the reason why, for the time being, I'm giving him the ability to have the removable faceplate so he can eat, drink, and talk without having to remove the entire helmet.
Yep. Okay then.
Yeah, if he could just open up his faceplate, he could just chug a healing potion down.
Yep. All right. So never mind about that part then. Old Sama doggy. And while you're at it, can you sharpen my knife real quick? I'll hold the Bowie knife out.
Sure. He'll also ask for the helmet.
And he'll pop the seals and take it off, hold it out to him.
Okay. He puts the helmet on the workbench. That's your knife sharpened.
Excellent.
And that's the mod installed into your power armor. You now have a removable faceplate. It will add 3 pounds to it, but you can now remove it with so you can take meds and drink and stuff like that, and talk as well.
All right. All good.
Yeah. Hey James, how many caps would a small jewelry box be? You know, like the little ones that you put like rings and stuff in?
Like a wee small one, like for a single ring, or are we talking like we small?
Yeah, like a small one.
Like a small assortment of jewelry, or
No,
just
just the one for carrying a single one.
Oh, about 15 caps.
All right. Okay. All right, that's me all shoppinged out.
Mm-hmm. And it will put it'll take the helmet and the knife with a nod of thanks to Doggy before trotting out and head for the general. Okay, leg is asleep. Anyways, he'll out and head over to the general store and poke his head in, looking for little Harmony.
She'll be at the counter just serving the occasional customer.
And he'll wait quietly for her to be done.
It takes about 5 minutes, but she served the last customer.
And he trots up with a smile and says, "Well, hey, Harmony."
Oh, look at you! Knight in shining armor.
And he'll blush and rub the back of his head with a hoof and go, "Yeah, I guess I am, huh?" Anyways, listen, I wanted to let you know we're about to head out again.
Okay. Don't get yourself beat up, okay?
I'll do my best not to. And he'll lean in and kiss her cheek. We'll be gone for a good while now, couple of weeks at least.
She'll give you a kiss back and goes, "You better bring yourself back, okay?"
I will. I will. Take care of yourself, okay?
You too.
And he'll turn and trot to the door. And smack Arcane upside the head as he trots out.
What was that for?
For peeking. Now, come on.
How is it peeking if you're talking in the middle of the store?
Because I said so.
Fine. He'll roll his eyes and follow.
Little Harney will kind of giggle when you slap him across the back of the head.
And then he'll look around. Okay, so we've got Arcane, we've got Greta. Or, not Greta, Nutmeg. And he looks around. Where'd Greta and Moonlight run off to?
Arcane will shrug. Beats me.
Yeah, at this point, Greta will probably come back.
Never mind.
Well, alright then. That just leaves. Look around for Moonlight.
Can Nutmeg just lead them to where Moonlight's giving her sermon?
Or can we hear the sermon going on?
I mean, she's not exactly making it a quiet and subdued thing.
Oh, fair enough. They'll head for where she's giving her sermon and he will go, "Alright, that's all the business in town taken care of. You ready to go, preacher girl?"
Yes, 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 yes. Fine, fine, fine. She'll hop off her little soapbox and, give a parting wave to the crowd. Unfortunately, I now must go, for the goddess needs me to be elsewhere.
He'll just shake his head and smile and put the helmet on. Click. No. All right, groovy. Let's head out.
That helmet is most ugly.
Before we do that, Pip, roll me charisma.
Haha, another one of my good skills.
Well, you used to be a hooker. Of course, you had good charisma.
You still need it to be a public speaker. Pass by 5.
Okay, give me a rough number as to how many people.
As to how many what?
Give me a rough number as to how many people were listening to your sermon.
You're the GM. That's up to you, not me. She would have just started doing one for the people whose family died. So however many people give a shit about faith in that town.
Alright, 1 second. Slash R1D20. Okay. One of the people walks up to you and hands you a bag with 76 caps in it.
No, child. You don't give it to the preacher. Put it into, I don't know, you must have someone that's homeless in town. Give it to them or something along those lines. Don't give it to me. I don't have much use for it. That or the next person to come into town use it to give them some free food and water. Something that would please the goddess, not please me.
He'll go back, talk to the group, and go, yeah, we'll set up a hospitality fund.
Splendid. I'm sure the night... She stops, she's just called the nightmare. You said they would call her Luna, correct? She turns to Eagle, who told her that the nightmare was probably not the best thing to call.
Yeah.
This will please the goddess Luna.
They smile in agreement and then walk off to have it happen.
So, which way are we going?
Let's see. Does the armor have a compass to it?
If it doesn't, the pip book certainly does.
And I have a compass.
I think you got EFS.
She was mostly just referring to the one with the pip bugs. She assumes that we're following her map.
Yeah, we have a lot of maps and compasses and other such gear. So that's good.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
You're gonna love me for this. So, as we're traveling to the first point here on the map, do we see anything of interest on the way? Any buildings, any wrecks, anything at all interesting? Any train cars, any buses, any convoys, anything of note?
Well, as you're heading there, a fog starts gathering around the place.
Why you do this? Why you limit my vision? Why you do this?
I mean, I already had this planned out, so
Why you do this? Why you bully? Anyway, okay, it's now foggy.
Bully the hornhead.
It is foggy, and I will cast light, motherfucker.
Oh, I have a headlamp.
I was, have you ever turned your headlights on in a fog bag?
Advanced light, and I crit succeed, motherfucker. I got a nat 1. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fog.
Oh my god.
I got a fucking 1. Suck my dick.
You crit on a 1 for light.
I see your fog, and I raise fuck you.
Doesn't that just flashbang us all?
I don't know, and I don't care.
There is no advanced light.
First off, how far does the light go out, and whether it was cast basic or advanced?
And it is only basic. I'm looking at another spell there for a second. It is my
Potency yards.
potency yards, and my potency is 6, so 6 yards.
Now, big question. Were any of us looking at you?
That's a good question. Was anybody looking at the hornhead? Because y'all getting fucking blinded.
That's a good question. Everyone apart from Moonlight roll me perception.
Wait, would it be closer to being luck?
Sorry, is anybody within 3 yards of me?
Depends on what the road is like.
So if anybody was, sniffing up her tail, y'all blinded.
Eagle.
That was totally not directed at a certain individual.
It's fine, because I can direct for both of us.
I mean,
So,
presumably the power armor would automatically darken its view.
You need a mod for that.
Not that I.
Yeah, there's a mod that's an anti-flashbang mod.
Yeah, it's mod.
Oh, well. I mean, no, I was not looking at her.
So of course I waste my only fucking one I've had in all of these sessions we've played so far on fucking light.
yeah.
I mean,
So Nutmeg and Eagle pass, which means they weren't looking. Greta and Arcane.
I passed.
Of course, why would it be? Oh, you did pass. So
Yeah, I have a
Arcane.
really high perception.
So Arcane's the only one who failed. Arcane, your perception is now -2 for
No,
the next.
no. It goes. Anybody who looks directly at the light source in their dazzle will take a -10 to all skill checks involved in sight for 2 rounds. So if he tries to shoot anybody for the next 2 rounds, it's -10, or
Yeah.
the next.
I guess for perception, that's a -1.
Yeah, so it's -1 for his perception, and unless we get into combat in the next minute, then he'll be fine otherwise.
Why am I not surprised that Arcane was the one that got blinded?
Because he's a
Yeah,
notorious
magic.
manslut and was looking up her tail.
No.
Yeah, well, this clearly should teach him a lesson.
Wait. What? Is there literally light coming out from underneath their tail or something? Technically, the source of light would be at her horn.
No, it was the point of why are you staring at her? Because you're staring at her ass, because she's leading. It was a joke. That's
know.
all it was. Anyway, with my nat 1, do I at least get anything else out of it? Because fuck me, that's really annoying. Or am I just, is Ro trying to just saying fuck you to me today?
So do you make it 2 there? Or
Where are we
you just
going?
walking- Or you're halfway there?
Well, no, we asked, do we see anything? And then you said fog, and then I cast lights. Do we see anything?
Yep, so you're already at the place, yes?
No, we're traveling to the place. I don't think we have teleport that strong yet. We are walking to the place.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll move you to them. Let me just check the map first.
Nutmeg also has EFS on, so she can detect anything within 80 yards of her.
Marco.
Okay.
Nutmeg?
Very confused.
Marco.
Polo? Well, like, why are you saying Marco?
Marco.
More confused.
Marco Yola?
Marco Rojo.
Is this a wasteland thing that I haven't picked up on yet? He'll look
What
around
do you mean a
confused.
wasteland thing you haven't picked up on yet?
Still having to get used to bottle caps being currency.
What, are you a stable pony as well?
He proceeds.
Why have you got so many stable ponies? Stable ponies are dumb.
Alright, I'm moving you guys over to the map.
He'll blink.
Greta will
She's
hug
like,
Arcane
Box
closer.
you can put your token onto.
Arcane will blink, slightly confused, and then he remembers, oh right, she doesn't know. Oh right, I'm from 75 years ago. Hi.
What do you mean you're from 75 years ago?
Warp BS, and I'm not gonna argue with it.
No, I demand an explanation. What do you mean you're from 75 years ago?
I'm from before the bombs dropped. Simple as that. Lived through it.
But how are you not a ghoul?
Temporal distortion, probably.
That's a big word and it hurts my head.
You're a unicorn, you understand Griffin. But temporal distortion is enough to make your head hurt.
I may be smart, but that's some mumbo jumbo.
He'll simply shrug and go under Greta's wing.
Nutmeg
you're
is
Anyway,
Nutmeg is messing around with a recharger pistol. Anyone who takes a look at it will see that it actually has been upgraded, has more blinking lights and some other attachments.
stable pony.
Yeah?
But why is Arcane on top of me? This is wrong. This is the bad way.
Because Greta's a power bottom?
There we go. I fixed it.
What?
Yeah, stable pony. Just shoot your big bright laser pistol down the street so we can see a little bit.
Arcane will tap the side of his helmet where there's a headlamp. Do you just want me to turn on a flashlight?
Well, I have a flashlight attached to my head, and then we can make a light that goes all the way down. Lasers are just fancy lights.
Raises a hoof to argue, but stops.
So it's nighttime now, right?
It's it's getting there. It's getting late, so it is. And you see a mansion in front of you.
Alright, yeah,
Ooh, spooky. Let's go inside.
I'll click on my headlamp too.
In fact, wait. James,
Yes.
I have academics and lowers attack skill. Can I roll to see if I have any clue what this mansion is?
Can I also make a roll because I have it tagged as well?
Sure. Go ahead.
Can I roll just to be included?
Fuck! A 1 and then a 98. Fuck you.
But I kind of want to roll to see if I crit fail too. Then I've heard like.
Oh, come on! Okay, so we're both convinced
Okay.
something wrong.
I didn't crit fail.
Okay, I have to roll now too because everyone is.
Yeah, everybody rolls now. Because this crit fail party is just started.
But here's the problem: the two of them are the only ones with it tagged and are so they're probably the two smartest ones.
I know. I would just
And
roll to
they've
see if
crit
I
failed, so they probably both think it's something wrong. This is gonna be dumb.
Yeah, I was rolling to see if I crit failed too.
No, it's the fact that he's pre-war that I think makes the joke even better. He would have the best idea, but he doesn't know.
Oh, okay, James. What do we think it is?
You all think it's you two think it's just a fancy resort that's just been abandoned.
What's the biggest city to hear called, James? Like pre-war city, like Canterlot, those sort of things, Vancouver. That.
It would have been Appaloosa.
Oh, I think
I
this
have a-
is the Appaloosa Hot Springs. Oh, let's go inside and see if it still works.
I have a question. Does this give a map marker onto the pit buck?
Yes, it does.
Oh, what's it called?
And here's where you're all gonna hate me.
Oh no.
Manticore Zoo?
No, Spencer Mansion.
Oh, fuck me.
I
I
have
knew
no
it.
idea what that is, so I'm.
I
good.
knew it. Oh my god, it's a Resident Evil reference.
Fuck it,
Oh.
let's go
Ah.
inside.
Let's do
Okay.
this shit. Are you
How
kidding
far
me?
is
I have
the-
a knife.
How far do the flashlights go, by the way?
No,
I think.
About that far. You still got a full day to get to there.
Oh fuck yeah, we got Resident Evil, we got Fog.
No,
let's
like,
do this shit.
what's the light range of them in yards?
6 yards, I think.
Tells you somewhere.
No, Pip, I was just thinking, fog, there's a mansion. Okay, or the
I thought it was going to
dogs?
be Silent Hill.
Silent Hill never really had a mansion. It was a whole town.
No, I don't never had a mansion, but I thought when he said Fog, we were going to Silent Hill.
No, that's fair, but
Okay,
it,
there we go. That's how far the
one of
my light
favorite
extends.
openings is still the opening of the original Resident Evil with them in the damn forest.
Also, as soon as Nutmeg says that it's the Spencer Mansion, Moonlight is just going to flat round and turn around and say, well, no, it's not. You're wrong. It's the Appaloosa Hot Springs Residential Resort. It's got masseuses and hot springs and cool stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We can get some towels and
Yeah.
stuff, and we can just have a nice time.
The Ministry of Image once came here. I want to see if we can find anything from the Ministry of Mayor herself.
Ooh.
You,
Okay.
Arcane is basically now almost on Moonless Heels by this point.
you
Okay.
do realize that the pit bug is not wrong.
No, the pet bug's wrong. It's the technology from over 100 years ago, whereas we both read it. Well, I read it in a book, and he was alive during then, so we were probably right, and the pet bug's probably wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arcade says it's the hot springs, so Greta completely believes him.
Eagle just face hooves. And do I see anything more than the others do? Because the helmet has night vision.
Doesn't fog like really fuck up night vision? Because you're using infrared light. Especially if we're all
Light out.
shining flashlights and a unicorn's horn, wouldn't that be like fucking blinding you?
I don't think it'll blind unless we shine directly in his face.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be shining it in his face, but you know what I mean? Like, he would be getting. It'd be hard for.
I mean, he'd still get the fog penalty, but he'd only get half of the darkness penalty. Oh, and +1 perception because of the night vision.
That being said, Moonlight is just going to march off straight into the fog down the road.
Oh, and I do have EFS. I do not have stats, but I have EFS. I
Yeah.
finally found the power armor rule.
Oh yeah, you could put down how far your horn light extends by turning on your aura. I think the flashlights are not omnidirectional, but this is just the max range they go out to.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Is the front door locked?
No, the front door is open.
Awesome, I open the front door.
Okay, give me 1 second. And
Oh, now I need to go and find some spoopy music for this.
Okay, for reference,
yes, it's
Arcane
okay,
is
right there.
Arcane is tucked under Greta's wing until he gets back.
Oh, how do I turn on my aura again?
Oh God, don't use the yellow one.
No, I'm going to use the green one. In fact, I'm going to change it from green. I'm going to change it to red, like my horn color.
Okay, there we go. There is Greta's light.
What are we using? Is that 6?
Yeah, isn't every hex is 1 yard?
I don't think so.
Should be. That's the standard scale we were using.
Is that? Well, it's not turned on for this map, so I don't know. James will need to turn it on.
What was I?
What's the standard? Like, what does each hex represent? Because right now it's just 1 hex. You haven't set the scale on.
Yep, 1 second. Just give me a second here.
I'm actually gonna turn my aura off
Uh,
because it's not omnidirection.
Mine is actually, which is quite awesome.
Yeah, so I have a beam of light going out 30 feet, or
okay, there you are. It's now set to feet.
It's now set to feet, right? So I'll need to change mine from yards.
it's 3 feet. So every
So I
every
have 8
hex.
foot.
Yes, you would have 40 feet of light.
No, 18. Would it not be?
Oh, 18. Sorry.
Oh, well, I can see more than this room then, James, with my light. You'll need to measure out from me and see what is 18 foot away in all directions, because that's how far I can see.
Yeah. And I suppose Greta
Nutmeg
is.
turns her pip buck on.
I suppose Greta is looking over here, and she can see 6 feet or 6 squares as well.
Well, you can turn the lights out. There's light in the hallway.
But the power's
They're all
still
lights
on. Hold up, the power's still on.
Mm-hmm. That is very unusual. Is EFS turning up anything?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find some ambient music here to play.
Also, James.
Yes.
Important note for if you're doing a spoopy quest. One of my starting perks means I can see ghosts. So if there are ghosts, I can see them. Ghosts, spirits, any of that sort of bullshit, she can see it. Not only can she see it, she
Okay.
can interact with it.
There you go. There's your music.
Okay. There's light. We're at a spa.
Ooh, where are the hot springs? Where are the hot springs? Where's the main desk?
Yeah, Greta's gonna look around for the main desk too, with Arcane sort of tucked under her protectively.
Okay. The question about EFS still.
Yes, EFS still works in here, and you see a good number of red blips to your left and to your right. You also see a. Let me see, where is it? Where is it? Let me just do something here quickly. There's a green blip right there.
Right.
Yeah, where? Up that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there are red blips in that direction and in the other direction.
I have two questions for you, James. The second will depend on the answer to the first. First question: where's the main desk? Like, you know, when you come into like a mansion or
There
a
isn't
spa or
one. Literally, what we're looking at is, and directly in front of us is going to be a big staircase leading up to a second floor with a balcony.
okay,
There
well,
and
hold up.
behind it.
Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. What are we actually seeing then, James?
What you're looking at is a main hallway with a staircase leading up and doors to your left and right.
Should just be one door to the left, to the right.
It might not be the exact same as Resident Evil, so let's not go based off of that.
I'm yes.
I don't know the map for that. I'm looking at the doors. There's the 3 doors though.
I'm just looking at that typewriter.
Oh, that's true.
I'm going to investigate the typewriter.
There's dust on it, like it hasn't been used in decades.
I blow the dust off of it.
Off of the typewriter?
Yes.
I want to look at the typewriter too. Oh wait,
The typewriter kind of looks. The typewriter looks pristine, like it was brand new, but it just hadn't been used.
I tap on it a couple of times to see if I can write anything. Is it functional when I click and clack on it? Does it write?
Yes. Just go me look.
Quick, Arcane, use that +1 luck.
Nope, I failed. By 3.
Nothing happens.
It doesn't work. Well, what do you mean nothing happens? Is in like when is it not working, or what do you mean?
To you, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Wait, is Arcane trying as well?
yeah. Also, I'm laughing now. It's the fact that the pony with random and wild wasteland gets this to work.
Roll me another luck check.
He did. He got a 3 out of 6.
And just roll me a
Or
wild wasteland luck check. Okay. A little box shows up in front of your screen and says, "Do you want to save your progress?"
He'll think for a moment, look incredibly confused, look to everyone, then hit yes.
Eagle,
And of course, sees none of this.
as the other.
You know the way in Resident Evil 1 when you go to save, it types out name, 01, and main hall.
Yeah.
On the piece of paper, it says Arcane 01 main hall.
That's great.
Well, and Eagle not look at it and go, well, that's interesting, but I see there's a gray blip off this way. I think we should go investigate and see who it is.
Maybe it's the receptionist.
It might.
Nutmeg pulls out her recharge pistol. There's also red blips around.
It's probably just rats.
Eagle just look over at Nutmeg and give a little shake of his head. We'll be careful of them, but I think we should see what the gray blip is first. Maybe they know what's going on around here.
Excuse me, I'm getting a phone call.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
But first, before we go any deeper, he'll go and check the main doors, the front doors that they came through.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see if if Greta is figuring out that this might not actually be a spa. Nope.
Does the front door still open, James?
Yes, they're still open.
Okay, good. Important to always make sure you have a clear point of egress.
I mean, we have a shotgun. But we have multiple shotguns. In fact, one of the main uses for a shotgun is actually opening doors.
I have suit power armor. That does not mean that I'm going to essentially destroy a method of cutting off pursuit. Anyways, Eagle will trot over to the door on the left and open it.
Let me just reset the turn order first before we start doing anything, just in case. Okay.
Okay.
I am back.
Uh-huh.
What is happening?
We are going left.
Unless I'm
Should we all
wrong.
roll initiative?
We haven't entered combat yet, though.
How do I clear the fog now? That's a good question.
Oh, fuck, I intentionally don't use it because it gets too complicated.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh my god, I just thought of how this could go. Is that we all die and then Arcane resets to back in the hallway with us all there, but only he remembers what happened.
Oh, that'll be so fucked up.
I know, right?
Oh, come on, man. That's a fucking great idea.
Actually,
Fuck,
I
I'm just
thought
doing
about
that
it, but
and
I
I'm
didn't
running
say
that
it.
as a one shot. I do not give a fuck. God damn,
Yeah,
that's
go
a
for it.
brilliant idea.
I love that idea.
No,
Oh,
This
that's
story,
fucking
I think, is
brilliant.
written into a.
it's
This
literally a
everything is
meat.
written into a novel.
No, it's literally a meat. It's literally a meat grinder. Except none of the characters know except for Arcane, and he has to take sanity damage every time they do a reset.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's like the house resets back to when you saved. So
Dude, that's fucking genius.
Now the question is, would any items on Arcane's person transfer over to
no,
the
'cause
save?
it's a save point.
Ah,
Yes,
dang it.
you would just keep the same items, but if you found something in the house, you would need to re-find the item in the house.
And then come back and save again.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fucked up. I love that. That's a brilliant idea.
Be especially screwed up because like Arcane would have gone through hell, but we're all here and like half of us think this is just a spa.
And Arcane,
Arcane just dawning horror.
it's just Arcane constant print pricks for eyes, and he's like, this is not a spa. But then he just
Alright,
proceeds.
okay, I figured it out. Okay, I figured it out.
Hello. Any pony home?
So you go into the dining
Dining-
room and you see a big dining table and a fireplace at the other end.
Oh no, James. She said that in completely in character. So if there's some shit here now, I've just shouted our presence out. Any pony home? Huh. I guess
You
it
don't
is
get a response.
Well,
Is there any cabinets or anything like that, or is it literally just a table?
It's just a table.
Is there anything on the table?
and the fireplace, anything around or above it?
Is there a chair?
Is there anything I can loot? Is the question I'm actually trying to ask, or is it just a table?
The question is, are the chairs made of stubbornite?
Is it just a table with like? In fact, no. Better yet, what's on the table? Fuck.
Some moldy, rotten food.
Ew.
I hope they actually have like real food. So, where's the reception desk?
I don't know. This place is kind of weird. There's no reception desk. They got a big dining room. Well, I suppose that's not too weird.
Nutmeg size.
I've never
Eagle-
been to a spa before. What do you do in it?
I've never been to one, but I read in a book. Apparently, you go there and you sit in the mud, and then the mud makes you clean somehow. And then you sit in a big bubble bath that's really warm and bubbles. And then you get something done to your hoof, like they cut bits of it off, and it's very, very nice.
It's called a hoofacure. Basically polishes the hoof and cleans it to put it in pristine condition.
Yeah, that. And you sit in mud baths. So
if you really want a hoofacure, I can give you one.
but there might be robots that do it here, and we can all get one. So let's continue. I want to find the mud bath so I can push the griffin in it so she'll look more attractive.
Indignant squawk.
Eagle will go and examine the fireplace and see if there's anything about it.
Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to open the next door.
Right, 1 second. I'm trying to find. Where are you? God damn it, where are you? No. No. So, who's doing what again? Sorry?
Okay, so Eagle is looking at the fireplace, and Moonlight just opened the door to the next room.
Nutmeg is following the door opener.
Hello?
I'm here.
Buongiorno.
I'm
Oh.
just getting an enemy chair. Just give me a second.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just like all of a sudden silence.
Yep, Greta's just kind of hanging out. Yeah, she's got Arcane where she can see him, so it's all good.
Arcane is just kind of mostly poking around, see if there's anything interesting.
So basically, yeah, so she's just kind of walking along with you, following your lead and all that.
I mean, if we find a library, that would be pretty cool.
Ooh,
Get-
that's a good idea. I need to find more spells.
I need to get a bunch of skill books because if I decide to go with Ministry Values, Ministry of Arcane Science, I can get rerolls for every 3 books and a single skill that I have.
I require more magic. I need to
Okay.
be even more tanky.
Okay, so Eagle's looking at the fireplace. You see blood on the floor.
I see blood on the floor. Or Eagle sees blood on the floor. Who are you talking to?
Eagle,
Okay.
Hmm.
you go into the next corridor, do you?
I open the door and look inside.
Okay.
How?
Oh, they're on fire. This is gonna be fun.
Or there are ghosts,
Yep,
and none
see.
of us can see them.
They're either ghosts or on fire.
No, they're ghouls, but they do have a slight balefire glow coming from them.
Okay. Do they look feral or do they look semi-cognate and that I could talk to them? Or are they just straight up motherfucking I'm gonna eat your face now?
They're zombies.
Okay, in that case, is this just like a single pony door, is in only one person can go through this at a time?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna take out my tower shield and I'm gonna plant it in the doorway and hold on to it. We do have a small problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's that?
there's undead currently in this hallway.
I see. Still think it's a spa, Moonlight?
Possibly. What's to say the staff weren't ghoulified?
Make size.
Okay, very well. Are you going to try to talk to them?
I get the feeling that there won't be much conversationalist, but certainly. Hello there. Do you speak Pornish? No, I'm fairly certain these are of the undead variety.
Okay, then. When I say move, move back from the door and let me deal with this.
Surely it would be safer if we just brought one of the ponies with a gun to shoot past me.
It's a tower shield. There's really. It's probably. Should actually occupy the whole door.
It does, but she's manipulating it with magic and can just slightly move it so that you can give a corner to look out from.
Nutmeg walks over with her with her charger pistol.
There's one to my left and one to my right, dear, if you would be so kind.
All right. Going to the left, taking care of the left one first.
She will tilt her shield back so it will go from in the doorway to being angled off from the left so that there is a angle to kind of look upwards like that way.
don't think there's an angle to the second one, by the way.
Oh no,
Until,
there
like,
certainly won't be if I'm doing it one at a time. It just wouldn't be possible.
yeah, but they'll probably charge in and attack you. So
That's a good point. I should probably cast some magic on myself.
need to up my explosives. I'm sure.
Anyhow, I will manipulate the shield enough so that you can, fit about a hoof through the door, which should be plenty of room to shoot.
Okay. She's going to activate SATs and fire into its head. Let me just double check how many shots she gets. All right, she's going to fire into his head 4 times.
Okay. After this, I want everyone roll an initiative.
Oh, one quick question. I don't remember, but would the Dark Mare perk actually work in this scenario?
I think if they're undead, it doesn't work, but I don't know.
No, that would probably require them to be in with Dark Mare.
It gives me a plus 1d10 for attacking male targets. I have the other perk too, that for females. And I ask because it's one of those things of I don't know if it actually works on feral ghouls.
I'm going to say no because that part's probably rotten off.
Okay, well, I rolled the first shot without that added on, so I'll just keep rolling normally then.
Ooh.
And that last shot is a crit. All the shots ignore 2d10.
If it's a crit and it's a magic weapon, it's ×3, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
And also, if that's the killing shot, I believe it disintegrates. Is it killing shot or is it on a crit?
Also, all those will be
Killing
at
shot.
1.5, so I'll do that.
$126 damage in total, and you have one more shot to take.
Actually, that's there was one before all that, so 20 plus another 28.
Oh, I missed the other 20. That's where I'm missing that.
That's the 120. Yeah. Oof.
Is it wearing a helmet, James?
No, they're all naked. Well, they're all wearing, like,
201
standard
damage
clothes.
to the head to the ghoul. And I don't know what his DT or DR is, so I don't know how that
Yeah.
affects.
You charge your pistol as default, it ignores 2d10,
It has
so
DT of 0, DR of 0, so, yeah.
Pretty fucking dead.
Does it disintegrate?
Yes, because the last shot was a crit, so it will disintegrate. It will disintegrate from the head down, so it's going to be very smelly.
I'm just remembering Resident Evil has red skulls or something.
No.
The pink circle means that it's been ashed.
Alright, now we need to roll initiative.
Most of us already have, although I get the feeling we're probably not going to need it to kill this other one.
Don't worry, I can stun damage it.
To be fair, these are undead, so this is more a mercy killing than anything.
Beanbag shots.
And then I get a +2 initiative because I got lower initiative than Eagle. Is that how?
Right.
Oh yeah,
No,
anybody
it's
that
plus
has
3.
lower than me and Eagle gets a... Hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh, do you have the same perk?
Oh wait, no, I don't think I have it for this one. I think I have just like a bullet. No, sorry, I don't have it on this character. So
Okay.
I'm thinking of the other one.
Okay, so I think
Yep.
everyone gets a +3, if I remember correctly.
+2.
Okay, thanks.
Yay, 13.
Ooh, I got a 14.
Well,
Again,
I mean, that's
I'm
'cause
sure we're
you're
not going to need
adorable.
that.
We'll just gank him anyway.
Although we have got a minor issue.
What?
I'm standing in the doorway and you have a higher initiative than me, so I can't move.
Oh.
Geek grenades.
Please, do not let the bird with low explosives yeet grenades.
I don't have low explosives. I have like a 40.
Everyone should also, that got a 13, should also put down their agility so we all can actually be in.
My suggestion is everybody holds their AP, skip to me, I'll move out the doorway, and then just go back in the right order that way, and that means we can still go with it because you can hold your AP, and then that lets me get out of the way. I can also cast spells on people at the same time.
Okay, we can do that.
I really doubt that you're going to need the extra DT, but I would just cast it anyway.
Actually, since generally movement rules allow friendlies to move past, you don't have to.
This is
Generally, you
context.
can move past, yes. However, I am literally putting a tower shield in a door, so that's up to... If it was literally you're just slipping past the doorway, then yeah, but I am physically blocking the door. I mean, at the end of the day, we can just hold our AP, skip to me, and then do it if he wants to say that no, you have to wait until his turn.
Yeah, what is the cost for readying a holstered weapon, by the way?
I think it's free if it's one of your primary weapons. Anyway, James,
Yes.
what's the ruling on normally you can just move past other players and through past NPCs if they're blocking type, but I am literally holding up a tower shield to block the doorway. Do I need to go first to move the tower shield, or can they just slip past?
If you're blocking the doorway, you're gonna need to move.
Okay, so everybody just hold their AP, skip to me, and then I'll move out the doorway.
Okay, it's 10. Okay, so it's 30 AP, unless you have hands, in which case it's 20 AP. And if it's holstered, it's 10 AP. Or it's 10 less. Okay, cool.
And that's why I gave Nutmeg a pistol holster for her recharger pistol.
Yep, I have one for my shotgun.
Okay, James.
Yes.
Everybody's going to hold their AP just so I can physically move out the doorway. So you don't need to move the tokens, but when it comes to my turn, it will just skip.
Okay.
So yeah, I will take a step back and get out the doorway, and I will use my remaining AP to just start casting spells on people because I assume we're probably going to find more than just this.
Yeah, I will have drawn my gun, obviously. But other than that, I'll hold AP.
So who wants extra DT?
Everybody? I'll be Eagle.
I think I only have an effective 13. I'll probably have to redo my math on my armor.
Remember, you do have cover from Greta's wing.
Oh, crap.
Nutmeg has 32 DT.
How do you have 32 DT?
Armor stacking. A reinforced vault suit, the reinforced leather cloak, and her reinforced mechanics jacket with reinforced SWAT armor. Plus, also, she has a rank of tough hide.
Oh wait, I didn't know you could reinforce clothing.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
It turns normal clothing into cloth tier armor.
But that still stacks.
God damn, advanced
Only the
spells are
DT.
expensive.
You lose the benefit of, like, if it gave you like a +5 to repair if you have like certain armor types on top of it.
Okay, so I'm going to try and use one of my abilities. So I'm going to use
ahead.
the perk, what's it called? And your father smelt of elderberries. So once a turn, I can make a charisma check to try and force a single enemy to attack me. So I'm going to yell at the ghoul that he stinks of shit. And he's forced to attack me.
Does that work on mindless things?
It does once you have the second level perk, which I do.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast on to... In fact, if it's going to be forced to attack me, I might as well cast it on myself first and do it for all of you afterwards. So yeah, then I'm going to cast Armor Conjuration on myself. So I'm going to get plus 12 DT minus 1 agility. If I pass the roll, that is.
What spell are you using?
Armor Conjuration. And I succeed.
Aren't you wearing armor?
I am. We discussed this last time. There's nowhere in that spell that says you can't use both.
That's why I went and talked to the Dead Trees people.
I am still yet to see that post. I've not seen it yet. I have not seen them officially say you can't do this. It also doesn't say that you can't do it in the book.
What was this
If you
again?
if you can stack armor, I cannot see why you can't stack spells on top.
I don't know.
It's because the conjured armor takes up the same slot as your armor. Because
There's
you're wearing it.
nowhere in the book that it says that.
Well, we can worry about that later. If it does work that way, you can just get a different spell. Pretty sure there are other spells that do the same thing.
We'll do it this way for now, and then we'll get it clarified later.
So movement action, so that's 15 plus 30, so that's 45 my action point. It has to attack me, although it's probably not going to live past a round. And I just have enough AP left to cast one more spell. Anybody in particular want armor, or am I just going to cast it on whoever?
Armoring Eagle would probably be the best idea.
Okie dokie.
So same cast on you, except from I can choose between leather and metal. So do you want to have 12 DT for minus 1 agility, or just 10 DT?
Just 10 DT.
Success! You have a plus 10 DT, and she specifically sculpts it to look like Bat Pony guard armor from way back. And that will be my turn.
Okay, so would it be the girl's turn next?
No, they all saved their AP, so now they can declare they want to go.
Alright. Okay, no problem.
I'm pretty sure it's going to die before anything happens.
I'm pretty sure I'll just take it out by stun damage alone.
Alright, so Eagle's up first. Is that
Wait, there's a spell called Friend of Friendship?
Yes.
okay? Is that spider actually there?
No, that's just what was on the map. It's just a,
Okay.
it
He'll
just
move.
came with the maps. So
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, before there's a spider waiting already to take us out.
Okay, I found where it was mentioned. It's DM discretion. You could, and the guy says, I personally say you can't wear anything more than cloth tier if you're gonna stack your armor conjure spell on top of your armor. So if James wants it to let you do it the way you want, then it's fine.
I mean, you could just increase the strain cost if it's a big issue.
Okay.
It's
Anyway.
like you're making a bigger suit to fit over top of their armor.
like I said, we'll work it out later.
Yep, right now it's stabbing time.
Right. Hitting it in the head.
Go for it.
Let me check something really quick.
I actually have the actual stats here. I have an actual character sheet for this, so I can look this up. It would be nice if I can get a physical copy of the Gilded Cage rather than using the PDF.
Oh, right. Let's see. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Minus 15. Okay, that's times 1.5. That's 87 to its head.
That's how much to his head again? Sorry.
87.
Give me a second here. Okay, he's definitely feeling out.
All right, hit him in the head again.
Go ahead.
Let's see, 53. So that's 79 to his head.
That's his head destroyed.
All right then. With him dead, I'm Eagle's gonna bend down and examine the body and see if there's anything particularly notable about it.
Every pony or griffin, please come here a moment. I think I'll give you all the same protection that I've given to myself and Eagle.
Alright.
You need to be in touch distance for this spell, so you need to come stand next to her. Arcane?
I think
Yeah.
Arcane is still under her wing.
I know, I accidentally.
Still what?
Under
Greta's wing.
Yeah.
James, I'm going to cast the spell 3 times, or at least try to. If you see the 3 different rows, it's just for that.
Yep, go ahead.
Ooh.
Pass.
Okay.
Do people want 12 DT with -1 agility, or do they want 10 DT?
Just 10.
I'll just take the 10.
Just 10.
Just 10. So you all get +10 DT. I
I
need
think
to
just on the body, right?
No, it counts as like, apart from your head, you don't get a helmet, but it counts as like as if you're wearing reinforced leather armor. So your legs and all that as well, they count. It's just you don't have a helmet. It actually doesn't state how long it lasts. I'm even trying to figure that out.
Right. So while that's going on, Eagle's examining the body of the ghoul.
It lasts until the health is depleted.
Okay, well, the ghoul's in a lab coat, and there's nothing pretty much on him apart from a name tag.
And what would the name
And the name tag says,
Give me 1 second here. Let me just see, where's my... I should have it here somewhere. Okay. Okay, no. His
Barrel
name is
Ghoul.
Straight Arrow.
and it just has his name, no organization on it or anything.
You see an octagonal design with 4 black and 4 red triangles.
Arcane, come here.
Yeah, I'm coming. He'll trot through the door and walk over to Eagle.
He'll hold the badge up to Arcane. That symbol mean anything to you?
He'll give it a hard look, trying to figure out what it is. Academics and lore check, I
Roll me
presume?
intelligence.
Oh. Intelligence is actually better in this current build of Arcane, actually. It's a pass, but it's only by 1.
If it's an int check, I can have a look as well. I got a high int.
I think it's also the fact that the whole pre-war bit helping me out a little bit here too.
MT, why the hell are you whispering?
Because I can. Also that, plus I don't want to disturb the rest of my household. I've made this clear before. This is a Yeah, this is the second weekend of the month.
And you're still closeted. Yes.
So who? So who was going to roll intelligence here?
I think it was going to be me and Littlepip as Moonlit. Or not Moonlit, Moonlight.
Well, no, I will do it if you ask her to do it. But if you've passed and you don't need me to, then I won't. But if you can't figure it out, then you can shout at her and she'll.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's just Arcane.
Okay. You do recognize the symbol.
Okay.
The symbol is the cult of Sombrella.
Cultist umbrella?
Yes. Basically, I'm just taking the umbrella term and changing it into some.
No, that's fine.
They were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess it's time for academics and law check.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let me make a roll on that.
Well, I know what they are.
Well, I know what they are. Yes, I do.
Okay, both of you would know that they were on the front making pharmaceuticals for the army, but on the back end they were also doing illegal experiments on ponies.
Great.
Ooh, this will be interesting. Who wants to find out about illegal, equine experimentation? Just me?
I'm actually curious. I'm wondering how having my wing protecting him will actually work with Arcane. If it will work like the shield spell.
Yeah, because letting him have almost an effective ADDT is completely balanced.
Well, it's like half the damage is dealt to me, then half of it goes through to you.
So, who wants to go and find out about legal experimentation? I know I do.
Yeah, do we see the rest of this room?
Nutmeg blinks.
Yeah, is it just a hallway and we're all just slowly cramming ourselves in?
No, it's a big enough hallway that you can, two people can stand side by side and walk down it.
I love how no one is questioning the fact that we're going to go and look at some illegal experimentation.
I mean,
Arcane will look a little bit uneasy about it.
Nutmeg blinks. So is it like my stable?
I don't know. I just know that there's experimentation and they get shut down after a while. But clearly they didn't get shut down. Because they're here.
Well, they could
Well,
still be a matter
Only
of...
one way to find out. And he'll turn around and he's sort of gauging the direction of that gray blip on his EFS from...
There's also still a few more red peps in this area as well.
Right, but the direction he's still heading for the gray.
Oh yeah, how do you get there from here? Yeah.
Is the lab coat is it just like decently clean or anything?
Oh no, those lab coats are completely just
Done.
Yeah.
Can I take them anyway, or is it like, no, there's no way you're taking them off of them?
I mean, if you want to rip it off of ghost skin, go ahead.
Yeah, he would probably start, then realize it's connected to the skin and just nope out of there.
Thought as much.
Yeah. Yeah, those clothes are pretty much kind of like that tained one where your armor becomes part of your skin.
Fused flesh.
Yeah, their coats are fused to them.
at it.
I open the next door.
Oh, can you guys see like right there?
No, we need to open the door.
Okay, no, because I'm not. I'm got like a. I can't see the door.
It's because you're standing on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Little tiny L shaped all the way. Okay.
Which way to the grey?
Okay.
Uh,
In this
it
corridor,
was-
there is nothing right now.
It was right about here, right? Or
What
was
is
it
sorry?
the gray blip was either
No, the
here
green blip
or
is
here?
right. It's right here.
Okay. Moonlight, perhaps you'd best stay behind me.
I have a shield. You don't have a shield.
No, I have a knife.
And I have a shotgun. I'm pretty sure we're all perfectly fine for close quarters combat.
You have a knife, and you also have a habit of not asking questions first. We should at least try talking. Which
Yeah.
way to the green?
Let me just reveal
The
these
gray blip,
areas.
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be in here, and he'll push on the door, the first door on the left.
I guess Greta and Arcane will bring up the rear.
Right, 1 second. In this room, there is a bed. Let me just draw these. Let me just draw some objects here.
The key thing we want to know is the green blip in here, because that's what we're looking for.
No,
No?
no, there's a bed right about there, and there's
And
a bookcase here, and a bookcase here.
Ooh, books!
Pokes head in. Arcane will bolt in and poke his head in right behind
So,
Moonlight.
like-
Books.
Books!
Books.
And it was like, that's a wardrobe, and that's a bookcase.
Do we
I
have to make
looked.
sanity rolls for the doll?
Oh, sorry?
Do we have to make rolls to resist the adorable?
What? Adorable?
I was thinking it's more that the characters are now all geeking out about books.
Oh, right. Yeah, James, I roll luck to see if I can find any books.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Can I do
Yep.
it as well?
God damn it.
Don't worry, I'll back you up. I got this.
Kane got his luck buffed because of reasons.
There we go. I got you covered.
Okay, with Moonlight, you find a copy of Pony Mare.
Pony what?
Oh,
Of what, sorry?
Pony Mare. No,
Huh.
Playmare.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Huh. If only I weren't a priestess anymore.
Also, half the pages are stuck together.
Ew, gross. She froze that away.
I'm guessing it wasn't anything important. Or was it just not interesting?
Cum stained porno mag.
He'll hold up a hoof. Don't say anything else.
What'd you find?
I don't-
Where's the books now? Where's the books?
I think books are under the item list, if I remember correctly.
Fingers crossed it's a goddamn magic book. I need more
Fingers,
spells.
fingers crossed it's a gosh dang skill book.
No, we want spells.
No.
Eagle will trot in the room and look at Moonlight and hush, you two. And he'll perk his ears and listen.
407.
I don't do quiet.
You will for
407.
now.
No, I won't.
Wait, what am I rolling?
I mean, we are unstealthy AF.
Yeah, we are not stealthy. I'm
Yeah, we-
wearing fucking metal armor. You've all got bright ass orange ethereal
I'm not
fucking
saying
royal
be
guard arm.
Stealthy, I'm saying listen.
Shield.
and he'll shove a hoof in Moonlight's mouth. Be quiet and listen for a minute.
She bites.
And she's biting on her own enchanted armor and power armor.
She doesn't care. She bites. She thinks for a minute, realizes that isn't going to do anything, and spits it back out. I'll get you back later.
Okay. Arcane,
Yes.
you find 2 semi-practical sneak books.
I get 2
Each
semi-practical
one grants you a +3 permanent bonus
to
to
sneak.
sneak. So you get a +6 to sneak.
Okay. I need to note that. No.
Moonlight looks over the books that they found and goes, "Oh, ninjas, really? That's so boring."
You have the beginner, the 2-set beginner's guide to ninja.
Ninja.
Ninjas
Ninja
are
horse.
boring.
We can. Is it just one of them's called Beginner's Guide to Ninjas, or are you just trying to come up with names for each of the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, James,
Yes.
see the green on the EFX?
Yes.
Does it look like it's above us? Like when we're moving in this room, is it like moving around us a lot as if it's directly above or below?
It's the same level, and it would be
So it'll be the next room over.
northwest of your position from where you are.
I thought you marked here.
It's right here in this room.
Oh, so it's the next room, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it gives a +3 bonus.
Yeah, you get 2 books. It's 2-set bonus, so you get +6.
I'm gonna knock on this door, seeing as how it's a green blip.
I think he said gray, not green. but
No,
I think he
I
said
did say green. I
Um,
did say
oh.
green.
Hey
I thought
James,
you
is
said
there anything
gray,
in the
but
wardrobe?
Whatever.
Do you go look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't. Fuck.
Oh, I literally watched the dice literally tilt from a 1 to a 9.
I told
I
you.
kind of want to see if Greta finds something because she does have buffed luck. It would be funny.
There's not going to be. Well, there might be some ammo in the wardrobe, but more importantly, there's a ghoul.
There was the cool. I didn't crit fail.
No, there's a ghoul.
Pretty sure they can handle one go.
There's a girl in the wardrobe.
Ah, I double barrel shotgun it in the head.
Yeah, I
You see,
can.
this is why Eagle was telling Moonlight to shut up and listen.
You have to understand that Moonlight is
1 second.
strong-headed, to say the
Let me
least.
just do this. Let me just reset the counter. Greta, roll me initiative.
Okay, I did pass the luck check.
I know, but just roll me initiative.
Just because you pass luck doesn't mean that there isn't that's still a go in there.
Thankfully, Greta is very
You
quick.
get to go first.
All right, I'm gonna
So-
aim, and then don't. Actually, hold on. It's need a calculator. Gosh, darn. I need that like scope for a shotgun that gives you the +15. Okay. It's a minus 30 to shoot someone in the head, I think.
Yes, it is 30 for a cold shot to the
It's
head.
minus 30. It is minus 30 for a cold shot. Yes.
However, though, you get a plus 15 for being in short
Yes,
range.
I do.
Or short range with a short range weapon. Yeah, I kind of learned
And
that
I'm
applies
aiming
to.
for 20 AP.
Yeah, I kind of learned that as well about Yeah, I didn't realize that was more than just shotguns.
So you're at a +5.
Yep. Not a crit, I don't think. I think it's one off of a crit.
Your crit must be 8, I think, is it?
A crit is a 6.
Wait, your luck is a 6?
No, it's luck plus 1. I have luck 5 right now, so it's a 6.
So that 7 should be a crit.
No?
No.
No.
So it's not a crit then.
It's almost a crit.
It's one off it. It's one off it.
Yeah, and that's double damage because it was a double barrel shot. And it's 1.5 because of the headshot.
But if it's got an DT, it turns by 5.
Yeah. That thing.
No, it's times 3, but it has DT 0.
Okay, that thing no longer has a head.
Ah! There's a surprised squawk, and then they blam!
Congratulations. Your face and head is now covered in brain matter.
I have a fully enclosed suit of armor, so I am fine.
Sounds like one of your friends just shot another ghoul.
Eagle sighs and goes, and this is why I told you to listen.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but ghouls don't breathe or make much noise. Or are alive and
If it helps, the blood would mostly be sprayed back into the cabinet because of the
I
impact.
actually forgot about this, so let me just do this. So, from the first ghoul you killed, from the first ghoul you killed, you got 10 caps. The second one here, you got 6 caps, and you have 2 rags. I just realized that the ghouls actually had lists, a slight list on them.
Oh, nice.
So
We
you
have
had 16 caps and 2 rags.
So, James,
Yes?
I knock on the door.
Yes?
Can we come in?
Oh, the door here?
Yeah, she knocks on it. You said the green thing's in there, so she knocks on it.
There, you don't. Let me think. So you knock on the door, right?
I knock on the door.
Right.
You know, I go chap, chap, chap.
You knock on the door and you hear someone bump into the door and just go bump, bump.
I thought you said there was a green in here.
Well, they might be hiding. Now, if you'll kindly step back, I'll deal with it.
You know, I wonder if it's this attitude is why everybody hates Steel Rangers. She steps back and lets you go.
Eagle step up and does the door open towards him or away from him?
It opens away from you.
Kick the door and send it flying. Knock on its ass for the first turn.
Gail looks over at Moonlight, and even
No, I'm
with
not saying she's not
Oh.
saying that character. She's a pacifist. She wouldn't ever suggest that. I'm saying to you, kick the door, knock it back, and that'll knock it on its ass for the first round. So even if it goes first, it has to waste AP.
I mean, that was pretty much the idea. He'll buck the door.
Okay, roll me strength.
Three
Roll me that
degrees is-
damage.
What's the damage on a buck?
Give me a minute.
Oh wow, I thought you got a +2 strength from the power armor.
I get a
Ah, okay.
For a buck, if my bloody thing would load.
Yeah, you get +1 strength for the power armor.
yeah. It's already accounted for.
Oh right, my
Yes.
bad, my bad.
For a buck, you can basically unarmed triples your unarmed weapon AP to perform blah blah blah. You get +15 to hit, and a successful inflictor double your normal unarmed damage. So go and figure out what your unarmed is for just your actual hooves, and then double it.
Give me a sec.
I think you can custom fit power armor, by the way.
You can.
No,
You can. You can custom fit power armor to remove the agility bonus.
We do that, then we get Eagle a zebra sword, and we just laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah, zebra sword uses agility. If I be correct, is an agility weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Oh my god, if Greta had power armor, she'd have a charisma of 2.
Well, these zombies have a intelligence of 1.
That doesn't make her feel any better.
Also, what's your charisma at right now?
3.
Oh, you're the same as these zombies.
Ow.
They also have a charisma of 3.
Okay, so it's 1x strength plus. So 6 strength. Okay. And what'd you say?
Times your base unarmed by 2.
Okay. So $26.
Okay. That sends him shooting to the other end of the wall there. And let's see it. What do I use? What button do I use? We'll go with that symbol there, and that means he's been knocked prone.
You need to unhide the map. We can't see it.
Yep, no problem. I'll reveal the area now. Okay, there we go.
Can we not see the full room, considering he's right inside it, and I will be as well?
It's actually, we are seeing the full room. There's another door right below us.
That doesn't look like a door. That looks like a pre-map symbol to me.
I'm basically trying to do it so as basically as line of sight.
That's fair.
So what's here?
A door and a wall.
That's not a door. That's a pre-map symbol by the looks of it. That's blue. It almost looks like a police symbol.
Yeah, that door is locked by a special key.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Spade, heart, club, or diamond?
I have a better solution.
No, that's shield. There's shield, helmet, and sword.
Again, better
right.
solution. I'm pretty sure the Burb has breaching shotgun rounds.
No,
I don't, but I do have a
suggested we
shotgun.
Get some.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
then-
still,
yeah.
let's just use it.
Yeah, I'll make a new page on my document for everyone putting pins and ideas for stuff to make.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should also add
Anyway.
some nice padding.
Anyway, let's just kill the ghoul so we can move on because we've been waiting to kill this ghoul for about fucking 20 minutes.
Right. So he'll go after it to finish. Do I need to roll initiative just to make sure I move faster than it?
Yeah. Let me just.
How about we just roll our initiative and then you can roll the ghouls as they show up?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Let me just roll his. Let me just roll this guy's.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, cool. And a plus
initiative
2.
16 for me.
All right. Let me just double reveal areas
For
here.
whatever reason, it didn't send, but it's there.
Right. Well, seeing as you can see down this corridor, you can.
Blah. Cold.
I'll just unlock this part as well. So, yep. You can now see these guys. Wow, these are slow ass zombies.
They're zombies. That's kind of in their nature.
All right, so it's Moonlight first.
I don't know because Eagle doesn't put his agility in. He might have a higher agility.
Currently it's
Oh,
my
Eagle, you need to
agility
roll
is-
your initiative
No,
and then
no,
put your 16
No,
in.
it's okay. I can add them in. Just give me a second here. I can just add them in. Right. So what's your agility?
my effective agility is currently 5.
Oh, so I am first.
Followed by Nutmeg.
Yep. So it's it's Moonlight first.
Moving action.
Okay.
Because she assumes it's just the one girl, and then Wallazin realizes, oh, there's more than. Oh, that's not ideal. And then because it's a new turn, I can cast, use, because it's not just a spell, it's just a thing I can. Your father's from the Elderberries. Let me just double check something.
You can use it regardless of initiative. It says.
No, I know. I'm double checking how many I can do. It's just one for monster, but I think I can do it multiple if it's other creature. No, it's just single. Okay, no, it's always single. That's fine. This one here, James.
Yep.
In fact,
the
no,
one
I'll
for
do
the-
it to. No, I'm gonna do it to the other one actually, because that'll be more intelligent, because that gives Eagle more time. So this one down here, I'm gonna do it on that, and she's gonna shout at it to remain still, so we can send you to the goddess faster. And I fail. It doesn't have to attack me, although it still may.
Okay.
That being said, what other spells can I throw up? Let's throw up a shield. I am rapidly running out of strain. I should probably be using less magic. Fuck it, it'll do. So yeah, I'm going to throw up a magical bubble shield. In fact, no, because it will just go past me, so I probably don't want to do that. I'm going to throw it up in a line like that. So basically, I'm behind it, and the other two are on the other side from me.
Okay, no problem.
That's if I succeed.
Yep.
And I did. So yeah, throw up shield, failed my other one. I still have a lot of AP with nothing really to use it on, because there's no way I can talk to them.
Dodge?
No, I'm just going to hold them in reserve, in case I need to make a movement or do something. Yeah, I'll put the rest of my AP in.
Okay. Is that your turnover then?
Yeah, that's my turnover. Unfortunately, if they're mindless enemies like animals and ghouls, I can't do a lot.
Yeah, they do have an intelligence of 1, so yeah.
No, it doesn't make a difference. It's fine. I will sit and soak damage, because I assume if they have an int of 1, they're probably just going to hit me first anyway.
Okay. Nutmeg, your turn.
Nutmeg.
All right. She's going to move on up to next to the loud.
Okay.
And then there's the one right here and the one right here.
Yes.
Does it look like Eagle has this one handled?
It's
That
on the
one's-
floor, and he's going to stab
one-
it a bunch.
Yep, that one's been knocked prone.
Okay. Then Nutmeg is going to activate Sats and fire at this one 3 times in the head.
But you'll need to let Moonlight know so she can open up a hole in the shield.
Okay, she has 5 AP she can spend on yelling. Give me a hole.
God damn, there's such a dirty joke in there, but I'm not going to say it.
Do it.
No, she's reformed now. She can't do those things anymore.
Sure she can.
Okay. That second was wait. That second one was a crit.
So we just times it by 3 and continue rolling. Add it all together at the end.
So the first one was to the head. That's 29 to the head.
For those 3 shots, 208, but the DT is multiplied by 3,
Minus.
then minus the DT reduction times 3.
And that's what? 29.
So they don't have any DT, right?
Not so far, but we might encounter some that were previously guards and do it, but right now, no, these are just nothing.
Odds are there weren't any
Never know, there might be a bunker underneath.
32. Left hind leg.
Or just some that are, naturally tougher.
98.
Also true.
135 minus 98 is... Oh.
Alright. So that ghoul Nutmeg shot at takes 43, 98, and 39 to the head.
30 is a torso, so that's 98 to torso.
No, he called shots to the head, did he not?
Yeah, all those shots were called shots to the head.
Oh, then,
Yeah, 43, 98, and 39 damage all to the head.
he has been atrophied. He has been completely atrophied.
Nutmeg blinks a couple times. That's happening way too often. That's her turn.
Oh, mushing?
Yeah, I mean, literally, I've ashed 2 characters this game, and the last combat we did, I ashed a guy.
Well, what can I say? You've been rolling crits.
Maybe I should try to turn Nutmeg into a crit build.
Right.
Oh,
Do you
wait,
have anything else you want to do?
That's all Nutmeg can do. That's her turn.
Okay. So right. So it's Eagle's turn now.
Right then. So he'll stab the one he's standing over in.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure these are cold shots to the head. Yes.
Yes.
Go for it.
So that's 80
Okay.
and hit it again.
Go ahead.
Let's see, that's 76 to its head.
It's killed.
And he'll turn his head and look towards Nutmeg and Moonlight past them and see the other ghoul, sees the shield, and he goes, he'll just sort of give a quiet sign of Moonlight. Would you mind letting me through the shield?
On him, you get 1 rag and 2 caps.
All right, I'll update the loot sheet.
And Pip has stepped away.
Well, assume yes, and just you can go.
Alright then. So move past. And he'll hit in the head again. Or hit this one in the head.
Go for it.
Alright, so that's 76.
Okay. Go ahead.
And in the head again.
Yep. If you have the AP for it, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Alright, so that's 20 some, so that's 82.
And that's also him dead. You get 1 rag and 10 caps off him.
He'll sigh, and as the dead zombie slumps to the ground, and he'll bend down to examine it again. Just another lab coat zombie.
Yep. I think you want to go on this person's.
What?
I think you're gonna want their name to you.
Does he? Okay, I'll put it to you like this: does he have a badge, and does the badge indicate that he was higher up in the organization?
No, these are all just menial grunts, and it's a she. This one. Sugar Song.
He'll just gently pat the corpse, whisper, rest, and then he'll turn, and is the green blip in the room that's behind him now
Yes, the door in front of you. When you look at the door, you can tell that the blip is past that door.
He'll reach out and knock gently on the door. Hello in there, intelligent equines out here.
Who's there?
Hmm?
My
You hear a
name's
female voice. Go ahead.
name's Screaming Eagle. Who are you?
Name's Misty Lily.
Eagle's jaw will drop inside the armor, and he tilts his head back and goes, Arcane, get your flank over here.
When you shout that, you hear furniture being shoved away from the door, and the door opens.
Very, very confused. Heard worse noises.
Yep.
Eagle will look at down at the pony that's opening.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I don't have her token, and it's 10 to 8 now, so we're gonna call it here.
Oh,
Okay.
you cheeky son of a gun.
I also don't have her token.
I can send you a token if you need to.
Please do. And like I said, it is 10 to 8, so we're gonna end it on this cliffhanger.
Oh, you son of a gun.
You bastard.
No!
Oh, this is gonna end interestingly.
So,
So, welcome to your cliffhanger.
is she standing in for Jill or Rebecca? Wait, actually, what was Misty's role?
She was also a medic.
Yeah, she was a medic.
Combat
she-
medic.
She's a stand-in for Rebecca.
Oh, right. Is this the part where we get to mention some of her perks? Or are we saving that?
Do that
for-
in RP. You can do that in RP.
I mean, full disclosure here, I am an absolute Resident Evil nut. I have the complete collection of the novels sitting on my bookshelf that have been read several times. And my collection of the games is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
could tell you the map that we're looking at verbatim.
Yep, this is the original safe room where you get the antidote to
The
get
snake
to
poison.
help Richard from the snake poison.
Yep.
And Rebecca Chambers is in this room.
Yep. That's why I was like, oh, wow.
And
And,
if you manage to get to Richard in time, you'll find Rebecca in here with him on the bed.
Yep.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Arcane is still protectively hugged by a wing because she's not letting him out of that wing again. It's dangerous.
I'm just doing my best not to
Oh, it's fine. I've
over
never.
meta this because
Look in general for our chat. That's what Misty looks like. Well, with her armor off. That
This is
and
this
I'm
is
certain that is how Arcane is most familiar with her.
she's very conscious about her scars.
also,
I am going
she's
to.
a big
add-
mare.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
also going to add this to my list here. My
Oh,
token list.
Magus, you sneaky son of a gun. This explains why she has the taint roll as well.
Alright, let me just come back here. Go here. Click upload.
Hey, don't call me a sneaky son of a gun. I'm not the one who put Misty. had Misty put here. It's all James.
I know, but it's
I
the
had it
And
put here.
yeah,
it's a
I had it
combination.
put here since I started this campaign.
having her in kind of a Resident Evil place like this would make sense how the hell she got tainted.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. Now we have to cue the size 1 mare talking to the size 0.25 griffin, and then the size 0 dirt horse trying
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna
keep them from
size her
killing
up,
each other.
aren't I? Too. But that's the size of it, or larger.
Yeah, Greta could probably still take her.
If she has read in the wind, that may be a different talk.
That might be a bit too big, or is that the right size?
I think that's about the right size.
We'll put it at that size, so it's slightly bigger than the actual hex. Okay, so there we are. There's her on the token. There's our token down. Okay, but we're gonna end it now. Okay.
All right.
Alright, now I need to make sure Misty's character sheet is all correct because there's one perk I think we need to discuss.
Oh, I just realized something.
Send that to me. Send me her character sheet as the DM if you haven't already. If you have, then let me. I'll need to look for it. But if you haven't, yeah, I see it here. But yeah, we can talk about that tomorrow. Okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I'm not going to take that perk after all, is my point.
Okay, no problem.
Also, I was curious if I could switch out her service rifle for, say, one of the repeater rifles. Because I kind of like the idea of her getting rid of the old service rifle that was used in her military days and getting a lever action rifle of some type.
Well, you do have those hunting rifles. You did pick up a few hunting rifles from those mercs that attack.
Those are bolt actions. When
Yeah, hunting rifles
They're
have
not
a really high AP
Yeah,
cost.
they are bolt action, but they are 40 plus. But they are 40 plus 2d10. So they are.
Although, Read of the Wind would actually be, I think, negated by the fact that Misty's big.
Oh, she does not have read in the wind.
Oh, that was a different iteration of her then?
That was the Zony Misty.
Ah.
Yeah, I have literally 3 different Misties. One's normal dirt horse that I used when Fiora's game. Then I have the giant Misty and the Zony Misty. Due to different scenarios, turned her differently.
I don't think it's actually gonna like come down to a fight.
Things are just going to get interesting.
Hold on.
Possessive bird intensifies.
Oh, wait, never mind. There they are. We also have 7 assault rifles.
We do. If you get one more, then we can have a tier 3.
And the 308 machine gun.
Yes, we also have that.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't Greta take the sniper rifle?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the sniper rifle.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of it from the loot list then.
Alright. Well, I'll let you guys deal with that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess see y'all next week.
Yep, see
Ta-da.
y'all next week.
Yep. see y'all next week.
See you next week.
Oh, shoot. I was going to ask him because we still have to hash one other thing out. Misty has a permanent psychosis now. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, because
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
no, he said specifically that or Magus said that James didn't tell him.
Yeah, because Misty already had a not a phobia. What was it? Trauma.
Yeah.
She already had trauma, and James wanted to give her a negative trait for trauma. So he decided, you no longer have your trauma, but now you have a permanent psychosis. I'll tell you what it is later.
Oh, he removed that trauma. That's like one of the most defining aspects of her character.
Yes, but now she has a permanent psychosis, so maybe something happened that combines with her trauma she has to make something even worse.
Oh, I have an idea. I think I might know. You know the bit how you talked about her leg got blown off in one timeline?
Yeah.
What if
she has this scar? If you look at the picture, you can see the scar where you see that huge scar on her leg, the one that's being held off the ground.
Oh, I'm just seeing it now.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because due to the fact that the scars are just a darker shade of pink.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that someone actually made this character token for me.
Yeah, Amuro does really good work.
Yeah, so are you running 2 characters, or are you gonna switch out Nutmeg?
I think she's swapping out Nutmeg.
I didn't think that Misty would show up this soon, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I kind of made sure that Nutmeg was geared up.
Well, now Arcane has an in-character reason to finally fix the duster. Because I was refusing to use I fixed it or even reinforce the duster.
Yeah, speaking about dusters and stuff.
I just realized size 1 dusters.
See, doesn't that give you don't you have essentially the Alicorn and Hellhound trait for armor?
No, you don't. Now, I kind of kept this under wraps, but just to let you guys know, Misty is equipped with leather armor and a combat helmet, but her leather armor has been plated and reinforced, which I gave a good reason why she was able to do this, is because she had to make this leather armor herself, which is why it also has I fixed it on it. But she used the pieces of the old combat armor that broke when she turned to a giant as the reinforcement and plating for the leather armor.
That's cool.
But she still has her combat helmet. She just had to kind of reinforce it, aka also break it a little bit, just so it could fit on her head. But she also has I fixed it 2 times leather cloak that gives her +10 sneak.
Nice.
Oh, and her leather armor gives her +5 to unarmed.
As it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hoping I could, before she was brought up, I could have switched out her service rifle for a different gun, but oh well. I at least have 100 rounds for the service rifle and 50 armor piercing rounds.
What does a service rifle use again?
5.56.
Let me check. 5.56. We have 342 rounds. You're totally fine on ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ammo, that's the problem. It's damage. Because unfortunately, service rifle only does 14 plus 1d10 damage.
Yeah, you'll probably want to upgrade to the assault rifles.
Yeah, I have to double check what the assault rifle's damages are.
12 plus, but Arcane or you could fix them and get higher damage.
Yeah, I can use I fixed it. Give me a hot
Yeah,
second. I can
but
check.
Misty has I fixed it now. She learned something from Arcane.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, the Arcane wars are gonna begin.
Yeah, why do you think Arcane was so Arcane was sitting there trying to forcefully. Arcane's trying to get Greta to sit down. Was trying to get Greta to sit down for a talk, so that way that he could sit down and try to figure out a way to get it where if they ever found, when they found Misty, that they could sort everything out. Yeah, this kind of happened. So now he.
But I do have.
Go ahead.
But I do have one nice thing with the service rifle, though. I was able to give it the forged receiver and the upgraded springs. So now my service rifle has the option to be burst fired, and I put a red dot sight on it, so I get a plus 10 to hit from point blank and short range.
Yeah, I want one of those for a shotgun too.
But yeah.
Also, Misty can carry 900 pounds.
This is just gonna be amusing because it's a size 1 mare, then a size 25. Oh my gosh, no, this is literally the inverse of Saxa and Misty.
Yes, it is.
Arcane's still
Misty
in
can literally have Arcane sit on her back as a turret.
And before Arcane makes a custom set of power armor, and he just has a little turret that he rides in on her back.
There is a you can
Let's
install
make
a
Master
turret.
Blaster.
That's great.
Also, I was able to put down in background description that she's a corporal of the 133rd Equestrian Rifle.
Nice. Wait, did you actually?
Because I remember that Fiora gave her that position in the military.
Wait, did you ever? Yeah, you did. You did put Misty Lily in here.
She also has an alchemy kit because I needed one of those to be able to brew her potions and stuff. And she has a total of 6 magical bandages, 10 bandages, a rat-away, 4 healing potions, a canteen full of clean water, and 4 canned vegetables. She's good on medical supplies for now.
Nice.
Also, she has a lantern and lighter.
Oh, I can get out lanterns and lighters for days.
Just pretty much gave her as much stuff as I could that we needed this last time, so I better have her have it this time.
Oh, if you need me to, I still have another. Let me double check. Bric-a-brac items by day. I still have another 14 items up in the air if you need me to use bric-a-brac for anything. I should also probably go eat lunch, considering it's 2:10 right now for me.
Yeah, I need to think about getting something to eat myself. It's
But
noon now.
This is pretty fun. This has been pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Also, Misty still has Wild Wastelands.
Yay!
fun. Oh god, it's just gonna get worse.
No, Wild Wasteland. I've seen a lot of players. They all just agree. It's like, hey, if you have a free trait slot, just take Wild Wasteland. It essentially lets your GM have a free card to do the silly things. I mean, for example, we ran into a bunch of geckos while doing a one-shot, and one of them, hang on, let me see if I can find the quote, because I know it was from Moon. Player pulls out a bug, player 2 looks squinting, a bug turns and glares at player 2, correction, a bug with an attitude. That's not what that was, but I need to find it. Oh, here it is. It was literally the Geico Gecko, and it was, I can save you 15% or more on life insurance by draining your blood right now.
Nice.
And you want to know who said that?
Who?
Moon.
Nice.
He ran the Christmas one shot. It was great.
But yeah, Misty
He-
still has both ranks of healing of Mother Earth.
But
So
Moonlit, Moon just literally Moon just wants to take me out for a drink, literally over me running the concept of an EPAM Bladecaster user.
yeah, I was gonna give Misty Where Are My Pants so she could have a bunch of more medical supplies and stuff. But I think that was James was kind of iffy on that, considering that since Misty would be taking it at level 7, she would have had 2,100 caps worth of stuff. But Misty now has 7 luck. So she'll be able to find stuff a lot more.
Yeah, Greta has perfectly average luck now.
Unfortunately, doing that, Misty lost a point of charisma.
Oh no! I'm guessing her
No,
charisma.
wait a minute. No, that charisma was from her duster. Never mind. Now I remember. She lost a point of perception.
Still, 6 perception
Because
isn't too
originally I
bad.
had her have 7 perception.
Yeah.
So now it's down to 6.
Well, we can just get a visor and fix that for you.
Yeah, I can see this escalating into a gift war.
Wait, those are the stats of the assault rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Huh.
I say it's really good. Yeah, because it has rate of fire 3, so you can theoretically hit 6 times.
Yeah. But it also spends 6 firing it in one turn. It costs 6 bullets.
Yeah, but 5.56 ammo is very cheap, so it's probably okay.
Honestly, Misty's service rifle is already, I fixed it, so it's already doing 2 points more damage. Plus, it also has burst fire option, so I could either spend 15 AP to fire a single shot or 30 AP to fire a burst of 3 rounds. So, I think what rifle she already has is actually a little bit better than the assault rifle.
I know I want a freaking riot shotgun because I can actually fire it more than once.
Yeah, because with my current agility and stuff, I could fire the service rifle. I could fire either 5 rounds, normal fire, or I could do 2 bursts and 1 normal shot for a total of 3, 6, 7 shots, technically. While with the assault rifle, I would only be able to do, at the very least, be able to shoot 3 bullets, at the very most 12 bullets. That is really dependent on if I get odds or evens when I fire. Oh, I'm gonna hop on off voice chat. I need to go get some food.
Alrighty.
Alright, catch you guys later.